Bienvenue à la table Joy de Vie. Welcome to my table of the joy of life. Hi, how are you doing? My name is Rhonda Johnson, and I'm your table lead for Dinner Blanc Hampton Roads 2022. I want to first welcome you. If you've never experienced the Dinner and Blanc, get ready for a wonderful, magical experience unlike any other. This video is just a short tutorial on what to expect and little tips to help you so that you can prepare for that day. Please keep in mind this video is not scripted. So I may make a faux pas or make a mistake. Just bear with me as we get through. So again, welcome to my table, Joy of Life. I look forward to seeing you on July 9th, and we're about to start this video. This is the spot. This is here. We have entered the dinner en blanc area. Okay. Hi, I'm back. This right here is my niece Charity, and she'll be helping me. Last year, she was my wonderful company and friend at Dinner en Blanc in Richmond, and we had worked well together as a team. So, what to expect? When you first get to the rendezvous or departing spot, you will meet me there. I will be there. I will be have a sign, and you will immediately come check in with me, and we'll begin getting lined up based upon the table order. Okay? Once we all get there, it is very, very important that you arrive on time. Unfortunately, Denavant cannot wait for anyone else if they're late. So again, it's very important to arrive on time. So you will have all of your things packed. As you can see, we have a wonderful little cart here. Now again, I'll show you more of the cart later on. This is a cart that you can easily find in Walmart or a number of other places. There's called sport utility carts. You don't have to get this cart. A lot of people have the grocery cart or dinner things, different things, excuse me, whatever you may have that you could pack everything in. When you meet at the rendezvous spot, you will have to bring everything with you, and you will have to walk to the actual event spot. So make sure you have everything that is packed and compact, ready to move. I have seen things topple over. Last year, I tripped over my tutu numerous times getting to the venue. Lesson learned. I'm keeping it very simple and elegant this year. But anyway, so the best thing to do is to pack your cart. Now, if you can see, I have a tablecloth on top. The wagon does not have to be white, but when you're transporting and we're walking in line, it has to be covered with a white sheet or some type of material. This for this video, I'm just using a tablecloth as the cover as well. So that way it's a twofold purpose. When you're packing your cart, you always want to pack in the order of the things you're going to need. Make sure your table is on top. So as you can see, Charity has removed the tablecloth. The first thing we see is the table. This is a very great and the recommended table for the Denim Blanc. This is the Coleman camping table. So I'm going to ask Charity, she's going to lay the tablecloth over and she's going to begin to unpack the table. Okay? Now, while she's unpacking the table, I'm going to also, as you can see, your chairs have to be white. Now, if you don't have a white chairs, that's fine. You can use whatever chairs you have laying around. I had some black fold up chairs. So I'm just going to set my black fold up chairs up. But what I did is, in order to save money, I just got a couple of chair covers. So, camera, now, if you, again, I have packed my cart in the order of things. So what I have did is organize my little cart. I had the table on top where Charity is setting up the table. I've taken the chairs off. So what I will do next is I will get the chair covers. Now, in an effort, in order to save space, I have multiple uses for every item. I have used the chair covers to actually wrap my wine glasses. So while Charity is setting up the table, I'm actually going to begin getting the chairs prepared. I tuck these under here a little bit because keep in mind, you will only have a short amount of time to get everything prepared. Our arrival time is 5:30 at our departure point, give or take a few minutes. So therefore, you have to calculate. We're going to have time for everyone to meet and for us to walk to the actual area where the event will be held. So you make sure your cart is packed and as organized as possible. So while she's actually setting up the table, I'm going to actually go ahead and begin putting on the chair covers. Um, there are little holes under here. The table is kind of tricky, so you have to make sure the legs are all the way up so that this stretches out and goes into the hole. Once you put into the holes, as you can see, this is a pretty sturdy table, surprisingly. Okay, so now we're going to actually have the table clear. Now, since we're already sitting here, we're going to begin unpacking our bag. So I'm starting with some pretty simple decor. Again, I'm using everything multi-purposeful. So I'm not doing a lot. I have added a little white runner. Again, hold on. Again, remember things are not ironed. This is just for video purposes. I'm actually just going to add this to the side. As you can see, again, everything is packed in the order in which we're going to use it. Now, if you could zero in on what Charity has, I have actually, what I basically did is put my place settings together and then I've saran wrapped them so that all I have to do is take them apart. Thank you. And you basically have your place setting all ready. Now, what comes next is this. We have to clean everything up, and we probably should have been doing this as we went along because you cannot leave your wagons out. So everything has to be compact so that you can put it away. So this is what I suggest to you. I use this plastic container. You absolutely do not have to use this. I just use this. So what I did is I have a hot bag for my food and I have a cold bag for my food. What I suggest that you do is that instead of worrying about ice, I suggest that you freeze bottles of water so that again they're multi-purposeful. As you go through the evening, they will melt, and of course you'll have water to drink. In addition, while you're waiting to get set up, they will serve as your ice for your storage. Okay. Also, I suggest these bags. You can use a white cooler. Again, last year I used a white cooler, and the white cooler was in the aisle, and it just blocked things. And I was like, I would never do that again. So coolers are great if you have somewhere to use them or to store them. But when you get to dinner en blanc, there's really not a lot of space. So I suggest you use a hot and cold bag. You can use two of these, one for your hot items, one for your cold items. Or I have my hot items in here, and I actually have my cold items in a collapsible picnic basket. If you don't have that much food, you can actually do both. So, again, I have my warm items. This food was supplied to me by Desiree Whitley from her kitchen. We have some croissants. We have some fried chicken. Oh, that's a potato. Um, we have some corn on the cob. Oh, I'm sorry, Charity. Here's your chicken leg. There you go. Um, and we have some bread. I'm sorry, and different things. Now, for this event, you're supposed to have a three-course meal. So you're supposed to have an appetizer, entree, and then your dessert. Um, so however you want to situate it, whether you have like the little tiers of different things, it does not have to be a huge meal, but you do need to have a three-course meal. The good thing about these bags is again, once everything is taken out, you can actually take it and store it up under your table, out of sight, out of mind. Again, the same with the capsule picnic basket. We're going to have some fruit, we have some grapes, some apples, excuse me. And again, after we take this, that collapsible picnic bag gets kind of small, and we can do what? Store it up under our table, and it will also we can get our water. Again, I just use this for the video. You don't have to use this container. I just use this for the video. But once that's done, you can actually take your cart apart and actually store it. As far as we know, there should be a cart valet so that we can check these carts in. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But if not, make sure your cart is something that can fold up and either slide between the tables or under the table. Okay? So here we are, dinner en blanc, table set up in probably about what, 10 minutes? Again, remember to keep it simple. Don't bring any more food than you plan to eat. The event is going to be so busy, it's going to be so captivating that the one of the last things you're going to do is think about eating a great deal of food. So just bring the minimum amount of food you're going to eat, because you don't want to have to worry about packing up a lot and taking it home. Because remember, whatever you bring and you don't use, you're going to have to take home. This is basically a posh pop-up picnic, so everything has to be removed when we leave. How the venue space was when we came, it has to be that way. All trash and everything, any evidence of this event has to be removed. Um, Also, I noticed you see that I have on a little off-white. Again, this dress was for this video only. The Your dress is supposed to be pure white along with your shoes. Now you can, if you notice, you can have a little bling on your shoes, and you can also have silver and gold accents. But again, your basic attire needs to be white. not off white, not ecru, not mother of pearl, but white. Um, I think there's anything, Charity, is there anything that you think I need to add? Be prepared to party. Now, that is the most important thing. How could I forget that? The name of our table is Joy of Life. So, when you get to this event, please be ready to enjoy life, seize the moment, seize the event, seize the time. When you first come in, you will be in a line. You will have a table right here, and then there will be a table right here on either side of you, because once everything is done and we're all beside each other, what you will have is a wonderful, lovely, long table of family and friends, old and new, to enjoy the night with. So, again, I hope I gave you an idea of what to expect with the Dinner en Blanc 2020. Please excuse any bloopers, blunders, or whatever may have you. This was not a scripted and kind of impulse thing. Um, be creative, step out the box. This headpiece is actually the one I wore last year. Again, I'm not sure what I will be adorning this year, but again, be creative. This is your time to seize the day and to enjoy yourself. Step outside of the box. This is the time to adorn yourself in something that you might not normally wear in the streets. But just remember, keep it classy and tasteful. Um, I think that is about all. Would you like some grapes? Oh, thank you. And if you have any questions, please feel to call me, excuse me, I'm sorry, email me. As we get closer to the day, I will start a text chain, because on the day of event, we will have to communicate via text or some quick form of communication, just in case someone gets lost or somebody gets behind or there's a mishap or something occurs. We're going to need a quicker form of text communication other than email. So, as again, as it gets closer to the date, I ask you that you check your emails every couple of days to see if there's any more information that's coming from me. I want to communicate to you as best as possible. So, again, I want to say thank you for joining us for Dinner en Blanc 2022. Again, this video was not scripted, so please excuse any mishaps or faux pas. Hopefully, I gave you an idea of what to expect, what's going to happen when you get there. So, again, welcome to the table Joy de Vivre. I look forward to seeing you on July 9th.